Krassyuk, welcome to Poland again. First of all, congratulations on your one purse bid against Frank Warren himself, and I'm sure you're happy right now after this one purse bid, but on the other hand, are you a bit concerned about how to get all this money for the purses?
Thank you very much for greetings, and we are really happy to be back in Poland more and more times again. This is more than just a neighbor for us, it's our brother country. Number two, regarding the purse bid, well, it was not a surprise for us to win it because we planned to win it. We were negotiating this with George Warren, but at some point we couldn't find the final solution, so we had to go through the procedure. We won it. Yeah, the amount is quite significant, but it's quite significant to compare with minimum weight, with flyweight, with welterweight. But if we go for heavyweight, this is normal. This amount is not that substantial. Yes, it's a big job, but it's promoters' responsibility to collect money and to stage that type of fight. For us, we want to use this opportunity, not just to commercialize it. We want to use this opportunity to bring this atmosphere, the gratitude of Ukraine to Poland for all the help that it already provided, is providing, and will be providing for our country. Just for common people, when the war started, some people had to leave to cross the border wearing just pants and one coat. Some people didn't have even passports. They were allowed to cross without passports, and they came here with no. They didn't have a home. They didn't have where to go, and at some point they come to Poland and they were hosted by normal Polish people. And this cannot be. You cannot just express it, and some Polish people and many Polish people cannot understand even how deep it is for normal people from Ukraine. And we want to bring this energy, these vibes. We want to bring and show how important it is, and use this opportunity to stage it like a big event of brotherhood between Poland and Ukraine.
Okay. Just after the purse bid, you declared you want to stage this fight in Wrocław, in Poland, but there were also other two options like Saudi Arabia and UK. Are these other options still in play, or we can be sure that the fight will take place in Poland?
Normally, it's requirement that the purse bid is filled out with three options, and so you have to go through it. But Poland was our priority option from the very beginning. Even when we didn't have the purse bid, we were discussing that we are putting this fight in Poland, and Wrocław was to some extent the place where we had the stadium, which has the history of boxing, where Andrzej Golota was fighting twice, where Witali Klitschko was fighting Tomasz Adamek. And this is a city with boxing history. Why not to put this heavyweight bout in Wrocław when it's available? And come on, 200,000 Ukrainians used to live in Wrocław. There's a huge community, and some of them been living for 20 years already there. So they are half Polish, let's say. But it's a great stadium. It was built for Euro 2012, constructed, and I think this is our highest priority now.
Okay, what about the date?
Yes.
AJ fights on 12th August, and
yes.
What with Usyk?
We were coordinating August 12th with Matchroom,
yeah.
And so not to coincide our dates, because it won't look good if two heavyweights fighting on the same date in pay-per-view, because it will damage both. So we agreed to
move to the later date.
Not to move, but to stay in touch and to keep this contact to coordinate the date. And at some point, we got the idea to take this fight to August 26th, because it's just 2 days after Ukraine Independence Day, which is on August 24th. It's a great opportunity, using the date of independence of Ukraine, using Usyk, defending his belts. We have the rights to promote the show, and we have Poland to host the event. What a great coincidence. We have to use it.
So Wrocław and August 26th, this is the day and the place.
This is not official. Yeah. This is what we're working at. But more or less, this is most likely to happen like this.
What about the undercard? Can we expect any Polish fighters on the undercard, or just K2 promoted guys?
No, it will not be just one-sided promotion. We are trying. No, we are not trying. We are doing this coming from the common reason. As long as this is taking place in Poland, it has to be supportive to Polish fighters. It has to be supportive to UK fighters, because it will be broadcast on pay-per-view in the UK. We have to, let's say, we have to think how many fights to put in the undercard. And as of now, I have already inquiries list, like we need to start 7 in the morning. So we had this idea to put...
On Friday?
Yes, we had this idea to put a small event on Friday, free event, where young beginners, fighters will be fighting each other, and it will be free for the spectators. It will be part of the festival. We can use it for charity, collecting money to support Ukraine, people in need in Ukraine, and things like that. So we have no certainty about, but we have a lot of good ideas to implement in the future.
What about TV rights for the UK? There are 3 main players: BT Sport, Sky Sports, and DAZN.
Yes.
Are you discussing with all 3 broadcasters? Or?
Yes, it's very clear, it's very transparent. As long as this is business and this is commercial model, we are now waiting for the offers to come from all 3 players, and we're gonna be negotiating the offers with all 3, and it's up to the champion actually to take the final decision. It's not about a TV station he prefers, it's about the commercial side of what they offer.
Okay, so let's get to this big topic. Big guy, Tyson.
Yes.
Fury or Greedy Belly?
Greedy Belly.
Or Greedy Belly.
Or random
what's
food
going
generator.
What's going on with this fight?
The fight is under discussion.
For December in Saudi Arabia?
It's also in discussion for December in Saudi Arabia as well. Because Tyson was trying to put pressure on Usyk to get him fight in August in the UK. Maybe he will be retiring again next week and then coming back fighting, I don't know, maybe Klitschko or Ngannou or you never know, Mike Tyson or whoever. It's up to him, according to how he slept last night. But the fact is that there is only one undisputed fight, and this fight can happen between 2 fighters, the ones who have the belts. They put their belts at stake, and they compete to see who is the best heavyweight of the world, who is the strongest, and who takes it all. Tyson cannot avoid it. Whatever he says about legacy, about heritage, about history, whatever he says, he is a very, very good educated person in boxing. He knows boxing history, he knows a lot about boxing, and he knows what it's worth to be a legend. And to become a legend, it's not enough just to talk. You have to complete something serious.
Do you think it's about money for him, or just...
Many people say it is about money. Many people say, but I can't neither confirm nor not confirm it. I can only guess. He speaks about money all the time. He wants to purchase a soccer team, his club. He wants to purchase everything. He wants to purchase. I don't know. Of course, it's about money. But the crucial point is the greatness. When someone has a lot of money, he wants to become something important, to leave his trace in the history. And I think Tyson is the man of that kind. He is a fighter. He has big heart. And he wants to leave the trace in the history of boxing. So for him, I think undisputed fight. Whatever anyone say, it's my personal opinion. It's a huge opportunity for him as a fighter.
Did you have any suggestion from Skills Challenge not to fight Dubois in the summer because of this big event in December?
No. These are people who invaded boxing, seriously invaded, and they are learning a lot. They have a lot of ambitions, good, very positive ambitions to bring to boxing. And the event they were thinking about, this two-fight story, is just amazing for boxing, and this is something new that never been done before. They have people who are well experienced in boxing. Omer Abdullah, for example. Prince Khalid himself, he was a big fan of boxing and he supported a lot of boxers. So they know what stands behind it. But it's a matter of common sense that if you want to keep the belt, you have to comply with the rules of the sanctioning body. And that is it.
They understand it.
Yes, of course. Everyone understands this. So Usyk has to defend to stay the WBA champion.
Okay. And he will defend it on August 26th in Wrocław.
With the help of God.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.